Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. It's not. Hi, everybody. Hi. I don't know why OBS, I've been playing with it for like a hot minute. OBS is just like, no, I don't think Live 2D exists. I don't think that's a thing. So hold on just a minute till I can get you the things that you need to be able to see. Hello! Hi, Willybug. Hi, Story. Hi, Ozzy. Hi, Lilith. Bye, Lilith. It's good to see everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, I shrank. I shrank a little bit, yeah. Hi, Lynn. Let me figure out why OBS is fighting me on this one. It doesn't want me to see it. There we go. There we go. Am I too itty bitty? Do you want me to be a little bit bigger? Am I too tiny? I can be a little bit bigger. There you go. A little bit better. And I got my drink. I hope you have your drink. This is, again, a bring your own background music stream. Honey, I shrunk the bun. Oh, no. Oh, no, I love that. I'm portable now. Hi, Doji. Hi. So bring your own background music stream. Getting coffee right now. Good job, Ozzy. Hi, Princess Cherry. Hello, hello, hello. Pocket Travel Bunny. Let's see. Let's pull up our file here. I had to shut it down and pull it back up, like I said, because OBS was being extremely rude. And I need to put on some music. I need to put on music. There we go. That should work. You should not hear it. You should have your own music going. And let's see what we've got. I have my background existential dread. Hate that. Sitting in a 6-minute queue on your game. No, that's not what I want to hear. Okay, I'll show everybody what I got right now. It's very cryptic, I suppose, but you'll figure out what's going on soon. So we have this theater. The owl's wings flap. The curtain comes up and down. Hold on. My speakers have decided, for a reason, to not, just to not. One day. There we go. Gecko got the notification! Yay! So curtain comes up and down. Owl flies. Owl goes from here to here. The bubble. There's a bubble back here. It doesn't look like it. Hold on. The bubble here, it woobles. I'm quite proud of the bubble woobling. Not gonna lie. I really like how that turned out. And then, akin to the woobling, the bubble also pops. I'm also quite proud of. So even though I have done absolutely nothing, let's save it. So if we come over to recent files, this one. I don't think I've done any like actual editing yet, but I've got it to the size I want, which is full screen. The camera will eventually like also be moving, but I want to get the animation done first before I have camera movement, because that sounds really hard. Ah, thank you, thank you! So let's fix that bubble first off. It's decided that that's where it wants to start, and that's not where I want it to start. We want bubble to not be pop. We want the owl to start way up here. And now it's about timing. Hi, Duck Lister. Hi. Welcome in. Now it's about timing. Oh, wait. And don't I have... I don't. Okay, so that's something we're going to have to make. Back over here. Let's make a moon to bubble. Because unbeknownst here, we're going to add... nope, not the owl. Sorry, my bad. We don't want the owl. We want that shadow to stay there, honestly. So I'm going to say this is going to be moon. And this is bubble. So we'll add moon and we'll add bubble. And now I'm realizing when the bubble pops. Oh no, the shadow goes. Well, the shadow's not. Hold on. When the bubble pops, the shadow should also leave. So I have to fix that too. Hold on. There's a lot of moving parts here. So here is when we're going to move it to 0. And this is 0. So as the bubble pops, the shadow leaves. And then we'll have this one. Our bubble will be at 0. And moon will be at 100. And then moon will be at 0. And bubble at 100. So moon can turn into a bubble. There we go. Are there people in those seats? There are not. There are not people in the seats. I could not find a lovely picture of a full theater. They all looked really bad. So we're gonna have this for now. Now the moon, and the moon's in front of the owl, which is important, because when the owl in, I want him to duck under the moon. He could stand to be a bit smaller here. While he's ducking underneath there. I think that's more a realistic size for him. That's better. Let's save and head back over to our animation. Again, like I said, timing is going to be the hardest part here. I am not an animator by any means. Let's put the moon. Hello? Ah. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay. So we have our starting position. Well done. Let's see if we can't zoom out of here. So I have it set to 20 seconds. Can he be silhouetted against the moon before he ducks? I can try. Suppose if we change this here. Come down, up against the moon. Yeah, be silhouetted. See, but then it looks like he's phasing through it. I don't love that. We'd have to have him duck again. Let's see how that looks. It's kind of hard to imagine this being the entire frame, but this is the entire frame. So he'd come into frame, down, swooping, silhouette against the moon, sort of. and then duck down and under. I don't like that. I also don't like that either, though. I do think this can come a bit up, but maybe not all of that way. Because that's a bit linear. I'm not loving how linear that is. Can you come up? Yeah, I think that works. He phase through the moon at any point, though. Yes, he phases through here. So that was the point, is that he needs to get under that moon. So we need to have the moon be at this point still under. So now he won't phase. And then at this point over, right? Yeah, there we go. Update my Twitch title. Thank you, thank you. I knew I was missing something. There we go. That seems, so let's save. How long does his flight take? In my heart, like 5 seconds is how long I think it would take an owl. I don't know. So let's just see how that is. I think that the curtain would finish coming up just after the owl. I don't think that it starts coming up until later. So let's see. Oh, that's... I don't like how that... I like... This needs to happen sooner, just not exactly. I need this to be taller. It's gonna make this less visible, but I need it taller badly. Oh, what happened there? The camera's moving. I told you not to do that. I specifically told you not to do that. Thank you. Okay, so let's start the cat here. And this is way too slow. So it's a good thing that we've made this something we can have variable speed on. Okay. I think that that's a good point. Let's give him some up-down movements just to give him a lot more life. And then I think he would keep that down stance for a while. Minecraft. I have never played Minecraft before. I was like, oh, I can't have him going too fast at first. I was too slow. Hello, Ducklister. Hello. It's a threat and a promise, Ozzy. Thank you so much. The bird is looking cinematic. Thank you. I'm so excited to work on your commission, Ozzy. Let's get those wings a flapping. That one I do want to stay there. A lot of it is you don't see the flaps yet, so up, down, up, down, up. Okay, no, I liked that. Maybe a moment where the owl moon gets really white and the owl gets really black. I can try. I'm wondering how I would do that. And also there's no like one moment like here maybe it would do it. Right here maybe? Ah, Jackbox, yeah. Jackbox is fun. I've been playing my friend's copy of not Zootopia, wow. Pokopia. Let's pop back over here. See what we can't do to make, let's say, moon bright. Just the moon will be available here. So we'll have normal, and then at this end, a screen color. Can I, please? Ah, there we go. Wait a minute, no. Hold on. Shoot. So we would have to plug it into this. I'm not saying that because we're in the cinema. Moon's still not blue enough. So we couldn't do it. Well, could we? I don't know. We'll have to find out. Let's see. Just in case, I'm going to put it here. And let's... Well, multiply is not going to do anything. Screen. Like that. Okay. And then we'll have an owl dark. Unfortunately. Oh, I can! Oh, that's nice. Oh, we have raiders? Hello, hello, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Yes, I am a tarot reading and art streaming VTuber. Tarot reading is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Art is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, so if we want the owl dark, you're very welcome here. We prioritize a comfy, cozy space. Be like this. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. Let's see how that looks. Not so sure I love it though. How about? Oh, see, it does it for me, but not really. Let's get that moon bright and that owl dark. I don't want that slow fade. I want that fade to start like here, maybe. It looks like a Thank the heavens the darkening the owl bit is easy. It's easy enough. I don't think I love it. I would need to add another texture to make it look like the moon is glowing. Right now it looks kind of like it's a screen because it's not illuminating anything else around it. It's just glowing. I don't like that. I would need like another asset here that had like a bloom effect. If we like this, if we like this. If we don't like this, that's different. Good to know how much work. Yeah, that's fair. It also doesn't last very long. Could I take this whole thing? Yeah, I guess that works. I would take these, push them this way though. And by here, we do want that all the way down. Peak should be here. That's much better. Can I? Like make this mm, I can't. I hate that. Oh. Hmm. Sorry, I'm not speaking much. I'm concentrating. Now, but is he going too slow now? He's going way too slow now. I just want that to last just like a teeny bit longer. I guess I'm gonna save it there. Let's give him one little flap right here. I like that. I like that. Okay. Pull that up. This. What's going on here? There should be a box there. Did I mess that up? Hold on, let me check on... No, I didn't save it wrong. So it's in here somewhere. As... Ah, I know what's up. Okay, hold on. Arts invisibility. Interesting. Let's save. I need to go into here and do something I didn't think I would need to do. Save. There we go. That's better. Hello, 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 Pesto. Welcome in. Give it a little bit. I want to slow fade into bubble. So what if we had it like this? Should it happen more quickly? Ah, we need to get rid of that owl. Welcome to cinema. Thank you, Duck Lister. So let's see. Once we're over here, let's edit max 0.2. Okay. And here, owl is 0. So once he's back down there, he disappears. File, save. Back over here. He's gonna come up, down from there. And at some point here, he's there. There we go. The moon. Hey, dude, what are you doing? What are you still doing there? Ah, somewhere in here. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Everybody make sure you have your drink with you. So, next up, before the moon starts to disappear, we need to start wobbling our bubble. So we'll give it a start here. And we will let this thing wobble. Here we get that. And then right afterwards, we'll have pop set there. And the pop shouldn't take too long. That maybe? Okay. Let's see how that looks. I'll pull this down a little bit. See if we can't make this bigger. Not really, but it's fine. Water. Yeah, we got to make sure that we're hydrated in case water on Twitch comes over. So let's see what we've got now. Wobbly, wobbly, bubble. And it gets popped. What time am I doing tarot today? I am doing tarot in about 7 hours from now. 6.5 hours from now. I like it. Save. And now we're going to add pictures. Oh, no. I need to remember to label my files a little bit better. 416. And this one? Also 416. 8 p.m. Probably a copy then. This is from 11 p.m., so I'm going to trust it a little bit more. We'll pull. Can I do that? Do I pull it here? Yeah. Now the thing is I need Jareth to be underneath the theater and above the background. There we go. And he will be much, 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 much smaller than this. Hydration superiority. Yeah. Shrink him way down. Uh-oh. That's not good. No, we want to shrink him the whole time. All of the time. No growing. Maybe that big. Let's pull him out to the 20 seconds. What is yours? he okay? Okay.
Whoop.
Fair. Okay, so where are we putting this man? Putting this man, here-ish. He will be... Forget how many things he has. He will be sitting. He will be sitting about here. I would like him very much rotated this way. I guess the head doesn't have to be, but body like that. Something like that. I've not made his seat quite the right. Something like that, I think. Let's copy this. At the very beginning, so like not doing weird movement. And now other side of the stage, please. What do you mean? I can't. I physically cannot. Unless I how would I do that? And I even made the bubble so it pops nice from that side. How? Unfortunately, I think it would take a lot of work to change that. Like, a lot of work to change that. Do you really want that? If that is non-negotiable and you have to have him stage left, we can do that, but that would take at least an hour. Okay. So he'll pull up. We will work on getting his face stuff from the other program in a while. His turns. Does he do anything else? Okay. It's a rat. What do you mean? I know nothing about stage work. Literally nothing. All my friends were drama kids in high school, but like I don't know anyone. too energetic. As an artist, I don't see the difference, but if that is a theater thing, that's understandable. I'll be honest, story. I'll be honest, story. That is absurd to me. Since I know nothing of theater, I can't imagine having like a preference for side to rest on. Is there only one door? I thought there were doors on both sides of the theater. I don't know, but I can I can like spend like if it matters to theater people and you are showing this to theater people, that's all right. I know nothing about it. So I will what will I do? Let's open Krita. There are wings on yeah, there is wings on both sides, so you can enter from either side of the stage, right? Like, I get if there's only one door, then you would hang out near the door or near the wing, right? But let's roll with it this time. Okay. I mean, worst case scenario, I can mirror the whole thing later. I worry something might look weird, but let's just go with we'll mirror the entire thing later. But right now I cannot, unfortunately. Because there's no text, there's no indication of which side is which. We can mirror this whole thing after we're finished with the animation. So let's see. My next stage of business would be Ducklister, thank you. Starting here. Let's give him just a soft foot bob. It doesn't have to be very fast. Be like 2 a second. Some kind of no, story, it's okay. I literally don't know any of this and I don't know to ask, you know? I as an artist don't see the difference even with you explaining it to me. But I suppose yeah, That's all right. Maybe a little bit slower. So unfortunately, I just didn't know to even ask you, if that makes sense. I don't know what I don't know. So I'm sorry that it's a pain on your end. So now he's got his silly little foot bob, wiggling his toesies. We'll give him just a little bit of movement. Not a whole lot, just enough to make it feel like he's turning actually like towards the audience, just a hair, right? Oh, comes up, let's do that. Here, comes up. He turns just a hair towards the audience. Maybe a little bit more. Just like shifting his body weight. That's all I want to convey. Ah, I'm clearly doing something wrong here. And then here-ish is where I want it to. And he would put his arm, this one down about now. Okay. Let's see. Now that we have everybody on screen, I want to work on camera movement. So we'll start here, right? Owl swoops down, and then I want the camera to start to like track with the owl. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much. So that means we're going to touch this. Make it, please. Placement transparency. Okay. Can I? Okay. And then it would. Ooh, right. And I have to track everyone with it. Never mind. Hold on. That was the whole thing. That's why I needed everyone there. So as of right now, all three of these together. How do I shift everyone together? Can I shift everyone together? It doesn't seem to be letting me. Wait. Hold those up. Do I have to? Can I do it like this? No. Can I, is there like a select all? Select all. Okay. But then there's no like movement toggles. I'm gonna Google this. How to move everything in animation mode. How to move, how multiple objects. Multiple simultaneous. Again, I need to be able to rework my vocabulary, which is going to be really hard. Since I say, like, I'm going to Google it. I'm not Googling it anymore. And it's hard to change how you speak, you know? So how do we do this? Nothing. Nothing coming up. I thrive, story, on the most information you can give me. I cannot. If you give me something vague, I can't do much. If you give me something, like I can make something. Like I made something pretty, even if I hadn't known. This is, I still like this. But I thrive off of, if you need something specific, you have to tell me. How am I going to do this? So I decided I wanted it about here is when things start to move. No, story. It's okay. It's literally just, we're learning for next time. Okay. And then from like this, maybe, since that's an important frame, and be where we end our zoom in. And let's zoom in maybe to here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. But now I have to track everyone else because it wouldn't let me scale with. Ugh, I hate that. So then we want it to start. Why is it starting there? I didn't tell it to start there, did I? Thought I told it to start here. Well, I guess I told it to start there. That's where the movement starts. Can I see? Hold on. This one, this track. Position. Can I see the curves for this? Scale. Actually, this is helpful. 67.6. Okay. So 67.6 is the number we're copying. And we're going from, oof, I'm gonna have to write this all down. Okay, so at 116, it is at 38.85. And by 307, we have it at 67.67. Of course. Okay. So 116. We're just going to kind of touch it to make it grab. I don't want it to do that. We want it 38.85. Why are you moving? It shouldn't move. So let's 865 because that should be completely stationary. And then 307. Oh, pray with me that this number will work. It looks like it's scaling correctly. Okay. And then we have to do the same thing to Jareth. So at 116, we just want to add a dot there at 30.75. Nope, not like that. At 3.75. And then 7. Oh, this number will not work. Just kind of have to guess, I guess. Nope, not like that. We have to... He was like just off of. Can I like delete this? There we go. Not quite. No. Why are you moving up? My man. You have a position? Where is this happening? Well, I guess something to deal with in a minute. It's not, though. Okay, so we want to delete that. Thank you. Still. How does that? How? How is that? Why is that? At like 6. 6, 7. 6, 7. Is there something? This? Oh, is that anchoring it somehow? Okay. Well, let's delete it for now. Go back to E. It's not. It's not fixing it though. Do I have to just delete everything on him? I don't want to. I don't want to. It shouldn't. Can I just delete like A? Oh, it's still doing things. Oh, the position here. Get get out. Go away. I don't know how that happened, but okay. So back in here. We're at the right time, and we want to just make sure he scales with theater correctly. He does not. What? Oh, there should be no movement there. Why is there movement there? That curve needs to be probably linear. No. It's certainly not that either. Why little birdie? The birdie do be doing things. I manually reposition him so that he's not moving so much. I suppose that shouldn't be how I have to do it, but it's fine. I don't want to. Yeah. Now we have our camera action here. Okay. Our moon turns into a bubble. And then I would like the camera. Am I missing some of chat? Bye, Willybug. Bye-bye. I was missing some of chat. Sorry. About here. I think we could definitely do with... Also, I think this... I need to put the bubble on top of the moon. I thought it was. No, it is. Oh, but not there. Because the moon came up. Ay. Okay, so... Really doesn't matter. I give this 104. And this would also need to be 104, just in case. Save. Yeah, that looks much better. I do want a camera movement. Out here. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to do that whole thing again. Are we sure we can't do all of them? Animation mode. What are these called? Track? But these are all tracks. I want to know what this is called. File? Ooh, probably file. Animation mode. Scale multiple files. 1. Placement and opacity tab. Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. I guess we're doing it again. So here, grab this. We'll just kind of touch this to make a mark. And then immediately we're going to, I wish, I wish that we could do this. Something here. And if I grab this, Control C, is it at all possible to then paste it? I don't think that's true, but let's check. No. Control Z be doing things. So let's get the background to match. Oh, this should not be how I have to do this. I should not have to do it this way. Hmm. Hmm. Nothing. Literally nothing. Hmm. What can I do here? Can I about to say, can I put them in a group? I think this just made it way, way, way better. Hold on. Oh, except Jareth's not visible anymore. What's going on there? Hello? Oh, it's in the wrong order. What do you mean I can't put it in the group? There we go. So it should play exactly the same. And then about 7 seconds in is when I wanted to do this. So now with the group's placement, I can. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Resize to maybe here. It'll just be like a cut. Hello? That's not what I wanted. Group lives here. Stay there. Live 2D whiplash. It's extremely. See, that's. What are you doing? What are you? I told you to live here. I told you to live here. Why are you? Why? Why are you? What are you doing? Like, quite literally, what are you doing? Why? Why do you have? Is there a reason? This is not where I told you to be. I told you to be like here. Okay, sure. What we're gonna do is we're gonna copy just this. I can't. Just this. And then, hello, down here at 7. Here, V. There should be no movement. Thank you. No movement. Only the movement I did painstakingly. Only movement. Okay. And then we go. And then we cut. I want that cut in. Whew, there we go. Have that. The thing is right after that cut, I would love maybe when this is like completely done. Takes longer than you would think it would. Here. Let me check script real quick. So I'm not taking too much time. I'm like spacing the timing correctly. What I need to happen. Okay, so he doesn't start talking until after the bubble is popped, according to the script. So that means it needs to happen fairly quickly. So I would love into here. Like here, unfortunately. At like 6:45. Everything that is... Oh, I'm way too zoomed in. I see. Everything that is popping, these three. We want to move to... Apparently make it much shorter. Oh. But then you don't see... Okay, where's my moon to bubble? That needs to happen like here. I think we also just zoomed the camera in a bit too much. I don't want it to zoom there. I want it to zoom particularly. Sorry, I'm thinking. Here. And then pop would happen. How quickly? Pop right about there. Let's say it popped at 9. They get down here. Let go of this bubbling. And then here, the camera would cut back out. Good. That. No, no, not like that, my friend. Like that. And he talks to us. Okay. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm concentrating. And that's where his file will go. Oh, that's way too fast. Okay, first of all, bubble wobble. Bubble wobble. This I don't want it to be here, here, here. So here, there, here, be there. I want it to wibble so quickly. Here, stay there. Here, there. Perfect. Okay. No, don't turn your head that. Don't snap your head like that. Don't do that. Why do you? Still a bit fast. That's better. My feet are cold. It's Monday, my dudes. Okay, I'm gonna take a very quick break. I need to get my feet warm. They're so chilly. I will be right back. What did I do with the ice cream? Nah, it's nothing. Hi, Sen. Here I come. Oh, no, that's not this one. So cool. I got myself a blankie and I put on some slippers and I'm still freezing, so I'm hoping I warm up soon. Something about the timing here. I've never really done animation before. This one is cute. I like that timing. I do want him to like talk and talk and talk. We'll get a zoom up in on his face like here. So that means I'm noting I want it about 12:10. Come back here. I'd take this, grab, and then goes around here, paste, and right after, next frame, I can zoom in. Actually zoom in. Here, which is, let's say 14 and a half. Grab that. Let's make it 15, give it some more breathing room. Next frame, we're going to zoom back out. I want more. There-ish. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Word comes in. Zoom up. Bubble. I don't love the way the bubble. I like the pop. I like that. I like this. Love talking. Zoom back out. Oh, wait, that was accidental, but I do like that. Let's do at the end. So we'll grab. No, actually, we don't need to because I do want it to be like a slow zoom. Here at 20, I'll have it back out here. Maybe the other way around because let me look at the script. Yeah, so I want that here. cut into the bubble. I like that. A pop. He starts talking. I don't want this zoom in here. I've decided against it. Instead, right here, we're going to start comes in there, cut here. I don't want it to cut there. I love it to cut. Here. Not sure what's going on with that, so let's grab this. Hello? I mean, it's fun, but why? Oh my. You know what? Sure. I'm just gonna let that happen. And then here is where I would want to cut. Bless you with the energy to do the dishes. I understand that well. Understand that well, Ozzy. Do I want it at 15? I can continue this slow zoom out. And then at like 18, maybe, is where how do I tell it to, like, add a dot without doing any insert frame? Wonderful. I love that for me. And then we're going to zoom in on his face for the last line of this scene. Take this, see. Let's try this out. I have lost the play button. There we go. Don't tell me. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Why are you acting that way? Am I gonna have to redo everything with Jareth? Did I put in the wrong file? I think I put the wrong file in. With all that artifacting, it means he was exported at 5 and not 5.3. export parameter controller. Let's try that. Let's try Hail Mary. Save the motions. Bless me. Save. Mm-hmm. And then in my files. Right, because this is the one I have to use to import. Okay. So I don't want the G. I want M. I want this one. Thank you. Thank you for the bless you. Okay. Here's this one. I think we'll be able to do this. Hi, Asleep Musician. Hi, what's this Excel sheet? Understandable. We'll be able to... Oh, thank you, Story. I'm doing a live 2D animation that hopefully I can salvage. Let's get him small. Let's get him little. We're going to put him in here on top of this one. We're going to try this. We're going to import parameter controller. Desktop. Hail Mary. Open. Please, 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 please work. I don't see anything yet, but oh, I have to make him 20. So that would do something. Casually waiting. It's fine. Okay. I don't think it did it. So let's try one more time. Import. No, I don't think it did it. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Parameters. Animation bits. We want him sitting. I know that much. We want him going to line him up with the other one. Yeah, see, this is the clean one. Gonna line him up. About there. Maybe a bit bigger. About there. Take this. Take this. Understandable problem. So like, oh, much more knowledge. Like, yeah. According to that document, it's about being two words. Okay. Just for a second. I'm gonna move this curtain up just so I know what the heck I'm doing. Then this Jareth, we're going to line back up. Out there. And this one, invisible. Yeah, don't love that. Hmm. Why doing that? Hmm. Oh, this. Let's see. Start moving. Here. Stay still. No, that's not quite it either, huh? What's up with that, friend? Can you scale maybe linearly? No, that's not gonna do it either. Now, again, this curtain should be down, technically. So the problem persists. Actually there. Wait. And at this point, if I get rid of all of this to do it the quote-unquote correct way, I wonder if that would be better. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it right way. We're gonna get rid of this, this. No. Yeah. Yeah. So then that shouldn't stink. So this one I didn't delete. Okay, so okay, so now we're working entirely within group. I need to make sure everyone's positioned correctly. So let's take this curtain up. Yeah, he's fine. He's not fine there. What's going on there? Mary, what happened? Hold on. No, that didn't do it. Please don't tell me I have to do like literally everything over again. I put it inside of the group. It should affect this. But it's not affecting. We have him set up at the right position at the beginning, which should carry him through, which he is moving, but like not correctly. So where do we get to here? The wrong spot. It's a little bit off, but it's fine. To carry through to the rest. Yes. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Muting myself for just a second. It be doing things I don't want it to do. How come I can't edit this line connected, right? It lets me do this, but then it only affects like one of those lines. And that is a insane thing to let me do. Why is it curving? I just want it. Can I make this linear? For both of them. Notice how I have the moon centered here? And I have the moon centered. It should stay centered. Oh, goddamn time. Okay, and then we supposed to be cutting. So there should be no movement here. Whatever's happening with position needs to not be doing that. Like that. Okay, now I'm confused at like what is even so much is wrong that I'm like, what is wrong? Okay. Sure, it doesn't cut out far enough. That's what happens. It doesn't cut out far enough before whatever this is needs to be further out. 113.1. Whatever position is doing. Again. Don't play dumb with me. Okay. First of all, what happened to his little flappy here? I gave him an extra little. I gave him lots of little flappies. I feel like they're gone. He's flapping, he's flapping, he's flapping, he gets down. I want him to flap down at the bottom. And then we get here. Okay, I want the bubble to turn. That's way fast. Most of this is just way, way, way too fast. And that's fine. So I like this. I like that. Needs a thing, but that's fine. Bubble should turn there. So let's, first of all, down. Bubble should turn here. Okay, but this out. Thank you, Dolly. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Let's make it 30 seconds instead of 20. See if we can't get the timing a little bit better. The owl part I like, the turning into a bubble I like. Everything else needs to be way, way, way slow. Okay, we're way closer. Way, way closer to what we want. This last one doesn't need to take that much time. Doesn't need to take 8 whole seconds. It's to say like 5 words. Let's give it 4 seconds. And let me pull up my, oh, nope, don't do that, please. If I hit Control Z, is that gonna give it back? No, it's not. Okay, redo. Can I put this back here, please? Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I'm not so cold anymore. Fantastic. Okay. What am I? No, 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 you didn't miss it at all. Okay, let me pull up my like script we've got here. Okay, we have that. We'll pop. Oh, That's fine. But why are you like this? Let's try that. Okay, that's way, way, way better. So we have that. Yep. Pops. That's a bit long. I think we can make that bit between the pop and here. We can shrink that. I don't know what these are. They're coming with us. Actually, I think that camera works good. I think that actually is gonna work. That shot could be a bit further down. Hold on. Bubble popping. This one. Here. Well, I like having that there. What if we ended it without the cut? What if we just zoomed in? Why is it? Why? Why have you decided that's where you want to be, my friend? What is this? Oh my. Oh, that makes me sick. Why do you do that? Like, I get it's nice to have dynamic. Hi, Nick. Hello, hello. Sorry I missed you coming in. Is it... No, it still swings like that. Where is that swing coming from? And how do I change it? I like click on it and it just decides a new one for me. And I don't know where it's getting that information. And how do I... Oh, oh my. Okay. That's doing thing that I don't want it to do. It? Okay. Oh, now it's just like gone. No, don't. Whatever I did, make it go away. Stop. Home? Oh, no. Level 2? Ah, okay. Why and how do we get that camera swing? I'm gonna have to go and watch so many tutorials. This. How do... Track trajectory. How do I edit track trajectory? Live 2D edit track trajectory. I can spell word. That's not helpful. What are all of these, by the way? I didn't make them. No? Perhaps I did. Three keyframes equals a curve. Two keyframes. So where is this third keyframe? Where's this mysterious third keyframe? Also, I have so many keyframes. What makes this count as 2 keyframes, but this counts as more keyframes? I'm so... Y'all, are y'all getting in a fight in there? You need to cut it out. You are the lemon! How do I fix them? What are the... Can I delete this? And what is this? If I delete all of these, it deletes like my bubble pop is the thing, and it doesn't fix the problem. So that's not it. Snickers! I need a friend who's better at Live 2D than I am. Does anyone in here know how to work this program? Because I like this. That just needs an extra thing. This is good. I like that. I like this. I don't like that curve, but we hold here for a second. I like this. I like that. I like this. It's literally just that curve. It's literally just that curve. So how do we get rid of it? Hmm. Like if I... No, it doesn't. I don't know how to fix this. I say as it like tells me I can change it. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't like how big this is. So strange. I can change other ones? No. How did I change that one then? That one changed like. Did I break it? Oh, doesn't look like I did. How did I do that? How did I do that? Alt? No. Oh, okay, it is alt. Okay. So I can control the trajectory from here. But like, how? It doesn't let me like change the shape of it is the thing. Okay, well, hold on. This is what's. Oh, did I fix it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I still don't love. There's one part I don't love. So that I'll fix. That's fine. This, I don't like that the curtain comes up and it's not focused on Jareth. So what if instead of the curtain coming up here, which is, where is the curtain coming up? Here. And here, because I like how slow it is. We'll grab all of that, but I do want to move it. Hello? I want all of this for the curtain because I like the speed. I just don't like wearing it. Hmm? Hold on. That was almost something. He's popping the bubble. That's the plan. I just have to have the moon transform. Now, there's a problem. Is that one of my layers is in the wrong spot. Why, though? At no point is it just the difference between black. It really feels like one of the layers is behind the curtain. But maybe that's simply not true. There's simply no way it could happen. That must just be the way the light works. So that's okay. Lemon loaf cake. Oh, that sounds so good. You guys are gonna make me so hungry. Woo! Don't do that. Okay, that needed a bit of time. So I want to linger here longer. So if I do this, how badly does that muck it up? Badly enough. Oh, the popping is just happening too quickly. The movement. Okay. So, like these things. Move this way. You're not bumping up against anything else, so it's fine. Bubble popping. No? Here. My bad. It's still that curve. I don't like it. Caramel and white chocolate sounds pretty good. Dark chocolate and orange is peak. Okay. I'm already like lost. Oh, what happened? What happened? Okay. Yeah, see, that's too fast. We need to linger here. So let's all this. Just all this. What does that look like? Oh, don't like that. closer. But, like, why are you here? Oh, deja vu. Why are you doing? Hello? Why are you stuck here? Oh, why does scroll rule? Okay, this so much. Okay, if I wanna... I think I need to close the program and open it back up. Hour before it's just eat a few squares of dark chocolate and drink lemon tea bomb. Something else would probably work. A chamomile or something. I mean, that sounds like it would work. Chocolate is supposed to have, like, calming stuff. So I'm shutting down and restarting Cubism because it started acting weird. But then again, perhaps it's my mouse. Uh-oh. It might just be my whole mouse. We'll find out! Mm. Unfortunately... Ooh, something's up with my computer. Let's see if we can't get this to work, but I might need a total restart. Oh! You think that's the problem? Let's see if that works. No, I think it's my computer. I think something's wrong with my computer. I think I need a full restart. That's no good. The scroll wheel's not letting me zoom anymore. It's working here, though. Weird. And it's not letting me click and drag either. I don't think that's like a setting I can turn off. How do I move around without it? Help. Hmm. Okay, everybody, I think we're gonna I think we're gonna end a little bit early today. Thankfully not too early, because I need a full computer restart. Something is wrong. But we got a really long way, I think. Sort of. I think we have figured out how we want it to look, and we are very close. I'll be able to add in the bloom image we need, like a big soft white bloom. I can add that in. Just needs a new asset. And then we'll figure out this tracking curve eventually. But for now, hee-hoo, I need to head out. Thank you very much, Sen. We'll see you guys in about 4 hours for tarot. Thank you for sitting with me. It makes everything better with friends, so thank you for being here. Impressive work. Thank you, Sen. I really appreciate that. So I will see you very soon. And I'm really glad that you sat here with me. It makes everything so much better on my end. So, in 4 hours. Bye-bye.